Start.
Good morning, class 8. I mean class 8A and class 8B of St. Joseph School. Hope you guys are studying at home. I know you were a bit disappointed because I had already made a video for class 7 and many of your parents had requested me yesterday to make a video on the chapter Exponent because this chapter I could not complete due to the sudden COVID-19 lockdown. But however, certain things what I did from the chapter Exponent was this portion. If you can see, I have just written it as recap. In the portion of recap, you can see a to the power of n. Here a is at the base, so I call it as the base, and n is the power, or it's called the exponent. The name of the chapter itself is Exponent. Chapter number 3, exercise 3.1 of your mathematics book, page 45. Now n signifies the power. And say for example, it is 3 to the power of 4, means 3 has to be multiplied 4 times. So 3 to the power of 4 is 3 into 3 into 3 into 3. That is 3 3s are 9, 9 3s are 27, 27 3s are 81. And similarly, this is the expansion. And I would like to now certainly recap about the exponential form. 2 by 7 into 2 by 7 into 2 by 7 into 2 by 7 into 2 by 7. If you can see, 2 by 7 is the base that has been multiplied 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. So this can also be written as 2 by 7 whole to the power of 5, which signifies 2 by 7 has to be multiplied 5 times. Now, this we had already completed in the class, and this we had just touched. And I was supposed to do it the next day, but unfortunately I could not complete it. However, unit tests are on and you have to do this portion. So coming to the first property of addition and the second property of subtraction. In this you can see I have just written same base multiplied then add the powers. Say for example, you are given two same bases which are being multiplied, then you have to add the powers. Likewise, for this property I have already solved a sum of your textbook number 5. Find the value of n. Here you can see minus 4 has got a power minus 3. Again it's multiplied, again minus 4 has got a power m, and equals to minus 4 to the power of 7. Interesting thing in this sum is all the bases are same. You can come back here, same base multiplied. Here the same bases are being multiplied. So what are we supposed to do? We are supposed to add the powers. So minus 4, both are common base or the same base. So what I did, I just wrote minus 4 and I added the powers. So minus 3 plus n equals to minus 4 to the power of 7. Now if you see, minus 4, both the bases are same on the either side of the equal to sign. So that gets nullified. Or in other words, you can cancel it in your mind and the left out is minus 3 plus n equals to 7. Now it is easy. The question itself says find the value of n. So you have to find the value of this alphabet m. So keep this m alone on the left hand side and transport all other numbers to the other side. So here you can see m remains this side. And already 7 was on the other side of the equal to, it remains that side. But however, minus 3 has to be transported from left side to right side. So we have done it, and we know it when a number gets transported from one side of the equal to other side of equal to, the sign changes. So here minus 3 goes to the other side and it becomes plus 3. So now m remains on this side and it is 7 plus 3 is 10. This is your answer. Now, this was the first property. Now coming to the next property, same base, it can happen the bases are same, but it is being divided. In the first sum it was multiplied. Now the second sum of your textbook, it is getting divided. Now when it is being divided, the procedure is same, but only thing you have to follow is, instead of adding the power, you are supposed to subtract the power. That is all. So this sum I am going to do it for you. You can see here we have -5. Here also we have -5. It is the same base. So what I write? I write it -5. And then since it is been divided, I follow the property which says subtracted. So 2m is the first power minus, since I have to subtract, and 3 is the second power, and equals to, on the other side I have got -5 to the power of 5. Now I have already said, now just compare whether the bases are same on the two sides of the equal to sign or not, and it is same. This side is -5, this side is -5. So I just said you can cancel it in your mind, and the remaining thing is 2m minus 3 equals to 5. Now the answer is, find the value of m. So try to keep m on the left hand side, and as I have already said, minus through 3 goes to the other side and it gets converted into +3. And now you will see 2m equals to 5 plus 3 is 8. However, the question has asked me to find out the value of m. So here this 2 can be sent to the other side. So it is m is equals to 8, and since there is a multiplication sign, when it goes to the other side it becomes divided by 2. And here if you can see, 2 ones are 2, 2 fours are 8. So my answer is m equals to 4. So these were the two different properties of exponents that you have to solve it during your holidays, and you can carry on with this. The other third property, which is not, though it's not discussed here, but however you may get certain sums from here, is the property where the exponent is 0, power is 0. So it is, if power is 0, then result is always 1. Just blindly write the answer 1. I have just given two examples. It is 8 to the power of 0 is 1. 2 to the power of 0 is 1. 3 to the power of 0 is 1. Any number to the power of 0 is always 1. Similarly, 1000 to the power of 0 is also 1. This will be sufficient enough for you to solve the entire exercise of 3.1. And this is a very important exercise for a unit test. You can take it as a revision, or you can try to solve it. I am available 24/7 for you. I have been constantly answering your calls, answering your texts. If at all there are any confusions, you may kindly solve it in your paper and send a WhatsApp to me so that I can correct it and send it back to you. Please remain at home, remain safe, and we all are constantly praying for you and your family members. So all the best. Have a good day. Take care.